Hello guys, welcome back to another episode. I feel like I got a lot of things to update you guys about. So we are currently 2 weeks out from getting married. I'm so excited and grateful that I get to marry the love of my life, Jamie, in 2 weeks time. So I got that on the go. We're currently 12 weeks out from the World PRO Championships, which is my pro debut. So things are going to start to ramp up in the contest prep department. Heading, pretty much after the wedding, I'll be able to shift a lot more focus into that department, but we're starting to get that going. I really want to represent Canada well, and I do want to try to bring a medal home for Canada. So that's where my headspace is going to be as I work through prep. My goal is to visualize it just like I visualized for my last show, so that I can truly represent Canada well and just kick some ass for all you guys. You know that my main goal is inspiring and motivating all of you to become the best versions of yourself, and I can do that in the best possible way by being a great role model for you guys. So that's what's going on in that department. I'm currently working with Vince Pitstick of Nutrition Dynamic to optimize digestion, optimize nutrition, and optimize my hormone health. So it was kind of a big week. We ended up pulling out the MIRENA IUD, which was the birth control method that I've been using since the birth of my son. So it's been in for a couple of years now. Now we're trying to get my hormones back to normal and get things kind of all sorted out in that department. So I've removed that. After the pro show, the goal is to try to have another baby. So we're like, let's get the IUD out ASAP so that we can really get my hormones back to being regulated and just really optimize the pregnancy in the future. So that's one thing that's going on. And then with working with Vince, we've been working through a couple of really cool things. So one of them is that I eliminated a bunch of foods thinking that I had GERD and was diagnosed nearly a year ago. But what we did was we did some elimination, and then now we've been introducing some foods back into my schedule. So this week was eggs, and with Vince's support and the way that he's been strategically introducing it and increasing the amount of hydrochloric acid in my tummy, we're good to go. I've been able to introduce eggs and have them daily without any issues, so I'm super excited about that. And then we're going to continually introduce some new foods as we go so that I can get some more variety in my diet. I really have been super limited based on the eliminations that my previous doctor had told me I had to eliminate. So anyways, we've done eggs so far. I don't know what the next couple of foods are going to be, but I'll keep you guys posted as we start to introduce it. But I've had a fantastic experience working with Vince thus far. My digestion is great. I'm pooping like a champ. I always tell him, can't believe the night and day difference in between the digestive problems I was having before and how things are functioning and feeling for me right now. So one of the things we were working on was the digestion and then the hormone health. Then we're also working on my insulin sensitivity. So he has me using the little thing like this, and then I prick myself and then get a reading inside of, get a reading of what my blood sugar is, and then I send that to him, and then that influences how he wants me to eat throughout the day. So he is telling me what to eat, and then I'm fitting it into the macros that have been provided by my coach, Paul Ravella. So so that's kind of what we've been doing. We've been trying to get things a little bit more level, working on the way my body is using insulin. My numbers right now are moderate, but they were also spiking. Some numbers were super high and some numbers were super low. And the problem with our insulin sensitivity is that when things are all over the map, it can be really challenging to try to reduce fat. So we want the carbs to go into the body, to go into the muscle, and to be used effectively as energy versus being stored as fat. So we've been working on improving that. And he's been doing that just by when he's timing the carbs that I'm having throughout the day, and then just monitoring it each time he switches my nutrition. And then we're just kind of getting to know how that's going to look. And then we're also using a glucose disposal agent, which is essentially glucose comes into the body, and then the disposal agent makes sure that your body is using the glucose so that you're not storing it as fat. So this works really well when you're trying to consume a lot of carbohydrates. You want your body not storing it. You want to make sure that those are able to fuel your performance and fuel your recovery, and just have it so that they're going into your muscles. So we're working on that. The other thing that we've been doing is we've been doing lots of teas to help out from like a herbal perspective. So right now, this week, I'm doing chamomile tea and dandelion tea. In the past, we also were working in some ginger, and also, what else did we use? Peppermint too. So we've been doing that. We've also been using lots of spices. So the 4 main ones I've been using are ginger, cayenne, basil, and turmeric, which are helping with the gut health, the inflammation in the body. Also just, I think, helping food taste delicious versus being very bland. So I've been loading up on those 4 spices on vegetables and meats and that kind of thing. And then I think the other real big update to give you guys is current cardio volume is at 5 sessions of 30 minutes per week. So those are my low intensity maximum incline walks that I did in my last prep as well. So I've been doing those 5 days a week, and just kind of getting back in my groove of trying to get the prep brain back on and trying to work in cardio training, food amongst the wedding planning and summer stuff, and getting Theo ready to go back or to go to preschool for the first time. So got a lot of these like little things that are going on in my life, or I guess you would say big things going on in my life. But the big game changer in terms of mindset for me right now has just been, I'm choosing to be calm versus being overwhelmed. And I think there's a really powerful message behind that, because I think when we're really stressed out, your body is not going to be able to change. You're not going to be able to reduce fat, and really you're not going to be able to get the results that you want if you're always stressed out. And I think we can really like make matters worse. So when things maybe aren't going as planned, or maybe the to-do list is like, there's so much shit on the freaking to-do list, I am allowing myself to stay grounded, stay calm, and just allow it to be what it's going to be. I'm reaching out to the people in my life for a lot of help in lots of different areas, and just saying, hey, can you help me with this? Or do you mind helping me with this? Or do you mind picking up this? And being okay with that, and asking help with Theo, and asking help in like various ways versus trying to do it all myself. And that's been a big theme for me all year long, I would say, is like, I've always been a person who wants to do it all on my own. I want to be independent. I want to just like try to do it all. And what I'm coming to realize is like, there's lots of times I just can't do it all, and it's okay to reach out to other people. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on mentally, and like an update on what things are like prep-wise for me. I am using 2 of Core Nutritionals products right now that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm using same ones as last prep, but some of you guys, this may be your first time watching one of my prep videos. So I'm using Core Burn Ultra and Core Hard. So Core Burn Ultra is a fat burning product. I take it twice a day. I take it first thing in the morning before I do my steady state cardio, and then I take it after lunch, and it is a game changer when it comes to suppressing my appetite. Honestly, like if anybody has ever been through a fat loss phase, you know that's the toughest part, is trying to manage that hunger throughout the day. And you can get really ravenous, especially when you do have some muscle mass, like you get pretty hungry. And that's why I absolutely love Core Burn Ultra, is because it has that like really strong appetite suppressant component to it. It also helps with energy. Now, last time I didn't introduce this product until 8 weeks out, and I felt fine. I think at this stage of the game, we're introducing it a little earlier, simply because I am at a higher body fat percentage at this stage of the game versus my last prep. So we've started that, and that's feeling really good. The other product I'm using is Core Hard, which is the product that I really, really suggest to help bring in those lower body cuts that can be so difficult for women to have. Often it's just that you have an abundance of estrogen. So this product is super helpful with that. So guys, as we head into the next 12 weeks of prep, I'm going to be sharing my grocery hauls with you, be letting you know any changes I'm making, training, nutrition, cardio-wise, supplementation-wise. I'm going to bring you guys along every step of the way, let you know everything that's going on. I love, love, love that I get to share this journey with you guys. And if there's specific things you have questions about or things that you want me to cover, either put it in the comments below or send me a DM on Instagram or even an email, go to my website, anything. I'm always here for you guys. I do this really to help inspire and motivate you. So if there's something you want to learn more about, just let me know. But yes, I'm going to take you along for my entire contest prep journey. I'm going to show you the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights. Going to show you like every step of the way. If I'm feeling like shit, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Tell you exactly how I'm feeling so that you guys know that you're not alone. If you're going through a contest prep or perhaps you're planning to do one, I don't want to give you guys this like pretty picture of what it's like. I want to give you guys the real shit, really show you what's going on, really open up and talk about the things that maybe people aren't talking about. Like, you know, some of the things that I've talked about in previous videos are like, there's times in prep when like you're not horny, you don't really want to have sex with your partner, and that's an issue that can come up in your relationship. And there's times when like you just feel like you have no energy or you feel like sad or anything. Like there's so many things that can happen throughout this journey, and I'm an open book. I'm happy to share every step of the way with you guys. So thank you for following along. Thank you for being here with me. Know that I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time.